deja vu. Like Groundhog Day, I expect Bill Murray to pop up any moment. So last month, students and alumni asked Drew Faust to engage in a public forum about divestment. And we've been waiting for an answer for quite a while. This is the third time that we've come here just for a simple answer. And today, we finally got an answer a few hours ago. And the answer, will Drew Faust engage in a public discussion of fossil fuel divestment, is no. It's too bad, isn't it? I guess we're just going to go away.
No! Hell no! We want a forum!
So, they told us no, they've done enough. They've heard people talk about divestment. They've read about divestment. That's enough, right?
No!
Sometimes I think, seriously? That's enough? No, it's not enough. This is not a book of the month club. This is Harvard University. This is where we expect leadership. Now, Harvard is about leadership. We have excellent programs here. We have programs at the Kennedy School to train future leaders. We train the best leaders, world leaders. And they do things that are hard. Leadership is hard. It's not easy. We understand that. Leaders fail. There's always risk entailed in leadership. There's no way around it. We know it's difficult. But you gotta lead. This is Harvard. I'm from Iowa.
Woo!
And yeah, one Iowa. I didn't even know where Harvard was until I was about 20 years old. That's how long it took me to get here from Iowa in a stagecoach. But seriously, when I got here, I thought, wow, look at all the resources that are available here. All the influence. I mean, this is a place where you can not just learn, but you can really change the world. And that's a blessing for all of us to be here. But to change the world, you gotta lead. That's the fact of the matter. And again, it's not easy. And so that's all we ask. We need leadership. We don't need excuses. We love Harvard. I love Harvard. I'm wearing my crimson shirt. This is my special Harvard shirt. Woo! But seriously, guys and gals, you gotta lead. You can't just sit there and make excuses. And it's amazing what we're hearing from the administration, that they've done enough because they thought about it, because they read about it, and they heard some people talk about it. This is not a little issue. This is a big deal.
Woo!
All right?
Yeah!
So Harvard, we love you, but you gotta lead. I should tell them that. Harvard, we love you, but you must lead.
Yeah!
Woo! Sure, let's all say that. Harvard, we love you,
But you gotta lead!
It's easy. You must lead. Well, leadership's not easy, it's hard. But we want you to do it anyway because you're Harvard. And one thing that people, Harvard I think needs to understand is that divestment is not going away. This is an issue which is here to stay. It's been endorsed. Well, President Obama mentioned it in his climate speech. And I was just in a talk with Christiana Figueres, head of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. She thinks divestment makes sense. The University of Oxford study just came out last week. They found two things. First, that every divestment movement that I looked at had real, tangible impacts on the industries that they targeted and had real impacts on policy and legislation. And that this divestment movement is spreading faster than any divestment movement ever. Woo. So, and that makes sense because what we're asking for is reasonable. We're just saying, please do not invest in the industry that is actively wrecking the planet for our kids and our grandkids. That's a pretty reasonable thing to ask for, And I don't think this is going to set any weird precedents. I mean, it took us 200,000 years of running around on Earth to develop the technology to change the climate. It's pretty rare.
Yeah!
And sometimes I hear people say, oh, well, you don't like industry, this is a politically left issue or something like that. Well, no. I'm an applied physicist. I love industry. Industry's cool. Technology is one of the things that makes us human. And it's extremely powerful. Because it's so powerful, we have to be responsible with it. And right now, we are not being very responsible at all. And so, simple request. Please don't invest in industries that wreck the planet for our kids. Woo! It's interesting. I was thinking about this the other day. The lag in the climate system is roughly on the order of half a century, which is almost exactly how long an adult human life is. That's interesting. It's sort of an interesting coincidence. Which means that everything we do will probably be dead before we really see the effects. But our kids won't be. They'll be around. So I say, of course, if Harvard doesn't divest and we have to spend all of our time working on this campaign, we might not have time to have kids. So, that's one way around the issue. But it would be better if Harvard just divested, and then we had time to have kids, and then that planet didn't suck. Kids could come to Harvard. They could become donating alumni to Harvard University. I think I got their attention a little bit on that one. If you really love the kids that you may or may not have, you want to start the birthday presents early, just start a divestment campaign. Woo! It's pretty, it's not gonna hurt them. It's gonna help them. Right? Do the hard thing. So Harvard, we want you to lead. We know it's hard. Leadership is hard. You didn't ask for this problem. You didn't ask for this challenge, but it's here. You have to deal with it. That's a fact. And we're not going to go away. This movement's only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And you're dealing with an issue where people are fighting to protect the planet that their kids are going to live on. That's pretty primal instinct. That's not going away. So Harvard, let's say this one more time, because we really need Harvard to do hard things and lead and not ignore issues. All right. So Harvard, we love you. That's all I'll say it. Harvard,
we love you, but you
must lead.
But you must lead.
Harvard, we love you,
But you must lead. Harvard, we love you, but you must lead. Harvard, we love you, but you must lead. Harvard, we love you, but you must lead. Harvard,